What? This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Nick Cannon, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me give him a screen right. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Shout out to my boy, the Right Wing Angel. I always having a bunch of cool content on this page. I can't say that enough. Nick Cannon. Lord, can I just say a prayer real quick for us black men in America? Lord, please help black men in America. Please, please. Some of us get it. Some of us cannot help but be degenerates and make excuses so they can be up all day and have kids with all kind of women. That's what I got from this. To say that marriage is Eurocentric is the stupidest thing that I've ever heard in my life. Let me let you hear Nick Cannon say this so I can just blast him in a second. Roll the film.
We'll question the different baby mothers. That's what it is.
So Charlemagne Charlemagne the dummy is asking Nick Cannon, or saying that people are criticizing him not because he has a lot of kids, but because he have a lot of kids by a lot of different women. Now, I don't know the number. I'm not going to waste my time looking up the number. I don't know if somebody didn't put it in the description section. However, the man got multiple kids by multiple women, and here's his response.
People question that. I mean, because that's a Eurocentric concept when you think about the ideas of you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life, and then really that's just a classified property when you think about it. I mean, like when you go into that mindset, if we really talking that talk, like just the idea that a man should have one woman, we shouldn't have anything. I have no ownership over this person. Like if we're really talking about how we coexist and how we populate, it's about what exchange can we create together. So I've never really subscribed to that mentality. You know what I mean? I understand the institution of marriage and stuff, but if we go back to what that was about, that was the classified property. That was because a father gave another.
Black people, man, I tell you what, man, it's not just black people. You woke people. You get so woke, you stupid. What do you mean the institution of marriage is Eurocentric? The reason is the classified property. And what are you even talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? When you're talking about the idea or concept of one man and one woman, that is biblical. That is biblical. That is from Christ. Because people were marrying multiple women. King David had multiple women in the Bible. Now, Jesus came and set the record straight, and there should be one man and one woman. Why do you do that, Mr. Tatum? There is no way in the world that one man can be an effective father to multiple kids by multiple different women. Multiple. That means that you got kids out there, you ain't married not one of these women. You don't live in not one of these houses. You're not seeing not one of your kids full time. How does it make sense? You can get all philosophical if you want to. How does it make sense to say that it's Eurocentric to have one wife and no man should have, you think a man should have multiple women. Reasonably, a man should have one woman. And it's not ownership of property, dummy. It's two people coming together and deciding to raise a family together in an effective manner in which you can develop children properly. Because the reason why you ain't with these other women is because you don't get along with them, you don't like them, you don't want to be with them, you don't want to settle down. You guys don't connect. That's why you ain't with these women. If you connected, you'd be with one of them. But this is the stuff that Mr. Nickelodeon influencing your kids. Dude got a butt ton of money. But this is how dumb these people are. And I hope the young people will understand this. Just because you're famous, don't make you smart. Just because you got money, don't make you smart. Don't mean you smart. Don't mean you have an adequate level of intelligence. Because to try to say that it's Eurocentric, even if it was Eurocentric, maybe Afrocentric need to start being Eurocentric because that's what works. Look at any statistical data. Married couples do better. Married couples do better. And any man knows, and Nick probably know he ain't gonna keep it real. Any man knows that when you have children with people out of wedlock, it is a headache. It is a freaking headache. I don't care who you are. There is rarely a case of co-parenting. That is almost a lie. You probably more likely to get struck by lightning than for you to have a good relationship in co-parenting. Why? Because if you were really good parents and you really liked each other, y'all to be together. Y'all can't stand one another. You put on a front, but you can't stand each other. You ain't co-parenting. Some of y'all out here gonna get mad because y'all the exception to the rule, but most people do not co-parent. And if you asked, I would love for his baby mamas to get on here and for them to have a say in this and say, well, what do you think about Nick having babies with multiple women? Is he adequately take care of your children? Now, here's another thing. People love to look at themselves and say, well, I'm good with this. Dick Cannon, I don't see nothing wrong with this. One of his baby mamas probably, because they probably rolling in money because he paying them every month. They probably feel like, well, no, I don't need him around. What about your kids? All the times that I see single moms, and there's nothing, if you've been put in that position, you better do the best that you can with it. But some women want to be single moms. They strive to be a victim single mom. And when they're in that position, ask them how they deal with it. Ask them what do they think about it. They're going to say, I feel good about it. I'm doing the best I can. They ain't not one time told you how the kid feels about being in a single parent home. They don't ask how the kid feels that they don't know their dad. How does the kid feel? Not you. I had a lady, she got mad at me. I'm a single mom. I'm like, well, I'm not talking about you. Why if you hollering the loudest, that mean you got hit. But then she go on and I did the best I can. I worked 3 jobs. Lady, you saying you did the best you can. You saying you did all you can. How does your kids experience having a reasonable life and experience their mama if she working 3 jobs? They never see you or they daddy. But you are confident. You doing good. Your life is going good. You are proud of yourself. You did it all by yourself. Your kids are struggling. And Nick Cannon, and that's a problem with men today, is that you go out like Nick Cannon. The problem is, Nick, and I'm telling y'all, and I'm speaking not on his behalf because he probably tell you another story, but I'm telling you what I see in men like this. You do not have self-control. You want to smash everything you see. You are looking at the external value, or you just a narcissistic person. You can't give nothing to anybody because you're just so absorbed in yourself. I don't know that to be him, but the characteristics in which he's describing are people that are associated with those characteristics or associated with that kind of reality. That's the reason why. Just be honest. You need to go to counseling. You've been out here too tough with all these women. You don't want to settle down. You're narcissistic. You don't know how to serve. You don't know how to give. It's all about you, me. I'm the smartest person in the room. Normally that person is the dumbest person in the room. Which are trying to argue that this is Eurocentric is the dumbest concept I've ever heard in my life. Eurocentric. Come on, man. Come on. These brothers be getting into Islam. That's what they be doing. They go to Islam and they start losing themselves. They start losing their mind. They start being super extra woke. They got all this knowledge from the motherland. And they start getting super woke to the point at which they become idiots. So men out there, if you hear a man talking like this, that being with one woman is Eurocentric, then maybe you need to start being Eurocentric. Because God didn't make you to be around with all these different women creating emotional deficits. God didn't make you that way. And you may feel confident about, but your kids are the one that struggle. And that's what you should be caring about more so than anything else. Anyway, I can go on for 5 or 6 hours about this, but when I saw this video, it made me upset because I feel like this is a trend, and this is a very popular individual who's pushing the dumbest concept on planet Earth. And a lot of brothers, young brothers who lost, devastated, they wish that their daddy wasn't a Rolling Stone. They wish that their daddy was a one-woman man, so he can be in the house and raise them. But instead, daddy ain't in your house. Daddy in somebody else's house and somebody else's house and somebody else's house. Y'all got a bunch of brothers that you never get to meet, that you don't know. Y'all got all different mamas. Okay. I told you I was done. I can keep going, but I'm done. I want you to watch the rest of my videos. Like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one. I'm out.